Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. Today we're going to talk about push down front here on your Wunda chair.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
So push down front on the Wunda chair is considered a beginner exercise, but let's be really honest, it's anything but beginner because it might be easy for someone new to a chair to do, but there's a lot going on. And I'm really excited to nerd out with you on this exercise because it's one that I would say it's beginner-ish, only in that we learn it as a new Pilates practitioner because it'll take our entire lifetime to understand this exercise. So if you're here because of the OnlinePilatesClasses.com flashcards, the chairs, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting that deck. If you don't have that deck yet, you should get it. 72% of that deck is a Wunda chair exercise, and the rest are chairs you might have access to along your journey, the high chair or the armchair. So the push down typically is done on one middle spring. If you're working with a Wunda chair that's got 4 hooks, I still would play with the 2 before I play with the 3. You can play with the 3. It depends on your height and your body type, and I'm more leg than arm, right? So like I often will need I'll use a little lighter spring because I don't need as much spring to feel like it's resistance. But if you were more of a torso arm person, you might want a heavier spring so you don't fall to the floor, right? So you can also play with push down front with 2 springs on the bottom specifically. It's really going to make you work from your center. If you struggle with the roll up, I often find that doing some push down on the Wunda chair helps you understand how much the legs have to reach, and also it lets you know like what is happening in your hips because it's the same exercise. So I'm on one middle spring, so a 2 for me. And I'm going to be 1 foot distance to a half of my own foot distance away from the chair. The closer you are, the harder-ish it's going to be, but we will still want space. We want the longest round shape. We're never looking for a tiny C, okay? Arms go up to the sky. You round forward without sticking your butt out, so we're not doing that. You round forward, arms are by your ears, tailbone reaches for the heels, and I push the pedal down to where I can have straight arms, shoulders out of my ears, and my hips are over my feet. I bend the elbows back 1. Maybe I close the spring 2 and 3. With straight arms, I lift my waist up and reach the tailbone down. I push the pedal back down and I pump 3 times. If you feel your hamstrings burning, that is a great sign. Lift. Now, I bend my elbows narrow. You could bend them wide if you're practicing for shave. 3 sets of 3. This is the hard part. Both arms up, same time. If you leave your arms down as you roll up, it's cheating, okay? So I'm going to do 2 bottoms just so you can see how a heavier spring setting can change it. Again, I'll do this when I'm trying to get people to work with the springs. Sometimes if the spring is too light, it's easy to kind of push the spring around. But when the spring is heavier, it's going to try to push you around and you can find a relationship with it. So I'm going to push down and then 1 and 2 and 3 and lift, pushing it down. 1, oh my goodness, 2, 3. So with this 1 spring, it's harder for me to control the spring. So I have to find even more of my center. My arms work a lot harder. My legs work ish as hard. So they both have different purposes to them. I love, love, love to incorporate the push down in a way to warm up or to cool down, to teach. And that's the thing you want to think about when it comes to the Wunda chair. The Wunda chair is a teaching tool. It challenges like crazy the lessons you need to learn, but there's a lot of great teaching exercise on it. It's not the same teaching tool as a Cadillac, which is more supportive. So this one's going to challenge your balance, challenge your asymmetries in a big way, challenge how you work from your center. It's still going to teach you a lot of the shapes that you need. So you'll see that as you go through the flashcard deck. And if you're an OnlinePilatesClasses.com member, we often have the push down in our 50-minute Wunda chair class that we release every single month, a new class on a new theme to help you understand how to use these exercises to support your mat and reformer practice. I'm Lesley Logan. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you subscribe to this channel, and I hope you get the flashcard deck if you haven't already gotten it. And if you have any questions, you can put in the comments below.